Toxic outthinking, but as I say that, the game is getting underway. Toxic versus Jibo, the deciding map. Take it away.
Right, let's get it going. We are on Jibo off the beginning. He's up by that yellow, watching Tox taking that rocket. Does lose his armor stack, but he's still, in the upper area, can get the rocket. He gets the air rocket. Tox having to edge back. Wasn't expecting that response, but there's a stray rocket from the corner, and Jibo is going to go down in the first 20 seconds. That was back and forth. I was not sure who was going to get that first frag, especially when Jibo hit that crazy air rocket.
Yeah, and it really works out that the Mega and the Red are at the same time. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Toxic positioning himself around that Mega area, but he's got to be careful because Jibo should surely have a shaft, and Toxic doesn't have a lightning gun. If he isn't able to use that in these open areas, it's going to be very painful, but he comes in to attack Jibo with that rocket. Devastating it was indeed, because Jibo is dead, and look at the stack left for Toxic, taking absolutely no damage there, and that lightning gun advantage meant nothing to, there, because Jibo got Toxic closed the distance on him with that rocket.
Yeah, it looks like Jibo caught a little bit surprised then. It's that lightning gun. Slowly edging in, listening for those shards being picked up by Jibo. He's trying to drop down, but he can't make it. Some great damage by him, so Tox hurting a lot. And with a lot of items spawning soon, maybe Jibo can make something of this. He doesn't want to pick up that red and get stuck down there. Oh, he does. He moves back down. He kind of double backs. But Tox has got all the weapons, and he does pick up one more frag fairly easily, but he doesn't have that extra 100 armor that he could have.
Indeed, and Toxic with a quick 4-0 advantage right at the start, right off the bat in this game. Jibo's got it again, and Jibo has to slow it down. He cannot let things get too out of hand, because there's Jibo there around the corner, and does
full shotgun
Toxic. Does do some damage, but Jibo still Toxic still with the better position, still with the items. Mega spawning very soon. Is Jibo anywhere to be seen? That is not the case. And Jibo over on the yellow side of the map with the shaft is going to pick that one up, improve his loadout, give him some better options in the more open areas around the map with that lightning gun. So proficient in these open areas. And Toxic absolutely stacked to the teeth.
Yeah, he's just running the map at the moment, getting a ton of items. There is a red armor, but Jibo's in no position to get that. He tries to back up, but again caught all over the place there. Just could not quite find the drop. And items up once more. Tox pushing through. Wants to get the frag. Jibo getting caught on the edge, but he's still got a couple of points of health left. Very few, I imagine. And it does spot Tox picking up the Mega. So he should have a Mega timing off that, which is pretty positive for him. But again, 5 frag deficit. Yeah, I mean, he's got time, but still, Tox looks absolutely great at the moment.
Yeah, we've yet to see Jibo making the effort on the Toxic stack, but look at the shot. It's so strong from Toxic. Absolutely crippling Jibo there with that. And Jibo, the rockets. Nice little bounce into an air rocket combination from Toxic. Stains that lead even more. Jibo is looking in very bad shape right now, and we have yet to see him really challenge Toxic stack, really challenge his control. It's so dominant, and with that shotgun finish, Toxic must be feeling amazing right now. Yeah,
I mean, Jibo not really able to read there. The Tox making those rocket jumps, being aggressive off his spawns and chasing him around the map. But we did see Tox play a very dominant Lost World game against Vu. And, maybe this has been one of his areas of focus when he's been playing these last couple of weeks.
Indeed, and Jibo is trying to use that plasma gun to the best of his ability, but unfortunately, he is not able to do enough damage to really finish Toxic off. I mean, he has 150 armor left, and 100 health, 150 armor left, and Toxic able to get out there with that Mega. Jibo does steal away the red at least, so I'm just going to, on my screen, switch over to Jibo. And Jibo with 37 health, 100 armor, waiting for that 50 bubble, and Toxic prowling around the map, taking everything, hoovering it all up as best as he can, and Jibo still waiting for the 50.
He's been there for a while.
And he finally just decides to give up, waiting for the 50, and has left that area with 52 HP. He knew the Mega was spawning, he wanted to be in time for it, and let's see if he's able to get this Mega. Mega spawn is up on the spot. Jibo actually gets it. Toxic nowhere to be seen. Absolute blunder from Toxic there, and complete misstep, because surely there's no reason at all that Jibo should be able to steal that. Maybe Toxic, actually I have no idea what Toxic could be thinking. It's just a mistake, and Jibo trying to capitalize, but that rocket will remedy that situation.
Yeah, that was painful. Jibo was really starting to build up a nice stack then. and Tox shutting it down a little bit. But there's a red armor up, so they're still a light for Jibo. And then they got Mega Health coming up pretty soon. But, you know, he's only got 2 rockets, but he's got grenades and he's got plasma as well, so he likes to use them, as we've seen, taking a bit of damage, but still getting away with the bulk of the benefits he reaped from that Mega. He might edge himself over and finally get himself that lightning gun. Gotta be careful of those crazy rockets. Tox firing through the corridors. And again, meeting him here in the midway. Tox getting pushed out. Jibo able to jump down for that red armor. Still in a sketchy spot though.
A sketchy spot indeed, as he at least has something to work with. But with no rocket ammo left, he is just going to be pinned in that area by the rockets of opponent Toxic, able to deal so much damage with those rockets. Doesn't care that Jibo gets that Mega, uses it to his advantage, turns that weakness that Jibo gets, the Mega, into a strength, because not only does he get the Mega, he's stuck in that little box that the Mega is enclosed around, and deals a lot of damage in the process. 6 minute mark we have just approached now, and Jibo looking at 8 frags in 4 minutes.
Oh my god, that rocket.
And the pixel rocket, the angle is so precise from Toxic, it's going to deter Jibo somewhat, but Jibo knows he has to make the effort on the Mega. It's been on the edge so far, and he does get it again, and Toxic's just not there to do any damage, and I still think that that's a misstep.
Yeah, but 8 a difference at the moment, and usually Tox lands a little bit damage just to kind of slow Jibo down, but now he's 200-100. Is this going to be the moment? Jibo's still got a lot of work to do. We saw he was capable of it on Blood Run. Is he going to be able to do it here? It is a little bit more, but I have no idea what to expect from Jibo. If he starts, if he gets that initial frag, he could go absolutely crazy, like we saw last map.
Indeed, he's definitely got the stack to do so. Here is Toxic in that corner, knows that he doesn't want to move out of that little choke point. He receives so much damage, backs away. Jibo grabs the Mega. Toxic is, I don't know, let's have a look. He's around the corner with that rocket. Jibo very, very desperately wants this frag, wants Toxic's head on a platter. He's going to try and move in for the kill, and Toxic is just being so good at not being found right now. And there goes for the engagement, thinking that Jibo thinking that he would back away, but no. And Toxic dealing a lot of damage, Jibo having to replenish, again delayed on his comeback.
Oh, he missed the grenades. Damn it. But Mega Health up. He is going to get stacked again, but Tox has just successfully killed a couple of minutes of time. And there's the last of Jibo's rockets. Is he going to push now? Tox not in this main room. Might have edged over to that lightning gun area. But Jibo just picking up all the armors he can see on the map.
Indeed he is, and with 2 minutes left, his options are running out, and there's Toxic with the engagement. Deals a bit of damage and retreats. And I mean, Toxic can't really take a fight, so Jibo's going to have to push in. Got to be aggressive, got to force the issue, got to push, got to assert yourself onto your opponent, because right now Toxic wants none of those things, but Toxic will take the opportunity if he sees it, and there is a beautiful opportunity for some scarf damage. Gets the damage and retreats. Oh wow, good defensive rocket as well from Toxic, controlling the situation so well, but Jibo so committed to this until finally the damage is so severe that he can no longer go forward.
Yeah, I mean, he really wanted to push him but then it just seemed like suicide towards the end, so he does stop that chase. But again, really soon, it's imminent. The chase is absolutely just around the corner. Spots Tox over the other side. Is he going to wait for this Mega Health? He's spamming away, doesn't want Tox to land any more of that machine gun damage. There it is on the other side. And Jibo still hanging around. Oh, he spots the jump up. But it's still just a little bit of a grenade spam and moving away. Still just, really nice from Tox to kill so much time.
Indeed, and a minute left, 8 frags in a minute. I don't think it's possible. I think it's safe to say that Toxic has closed this one out, but it was looking very scary from at times. Jibo really showing us glances of his amazing ability, his potential to be such a dominant, such a creator, such an intelligent, and someone who's so good at fighting, such a strong player overall. We didn't see the full story, but definitely we know it's there. Jibo, I mean, we'll be seeing him in the next game too. I think we will be seeing Boo versus Jibo next.
I believe so, yeah.
Which will be a very interesting one.
Oh, and Tox coming through that LG. Jibo a little bit late on getting to it, but he might just commit to this area. 19 health, but in fact it's Tox who's backing off. And there it is, another fight. Tox dropping down, landing more sharp, and with 15 seconds to go, that is going to be it. Jibo was unable to really recuperate much. Is he going to be able to pick up one frag, or is this shotgun just going to slowly take him down? There it is.
And Toxic will take
GG.
another victory.